Hey all, it's Jade. I go by Jajay Ali, and I am here with a testimony. It's been a while where I really strategically put down what I wanted to say, but it's been really hard for me the last 4 years. And the Most High sent me to tell you the testimony of what I've been through recently, dealing with this very corrupt system in America, and I'm searching for relief. Like, I'm just searching for relief. Um, I've experienced a lot of abuse as far as I can remember, and I didn't know it was abuse at the time. And you really don't know until you know. And you have to search for a lot of truths in America. A lot of things are hidden. Um, and when you do figure out the truth, it is disturbing, but it will set you free. Um, but this last situation that I've dealt with totally broke the camel's back, and I've mentally had to process it for 8 months. I was stranded in the desert of Phoenix, one of a very crooked, evil city. And when I decided to go into construction, my business name is Jade Stoneworks Renovation, and I started it 2 years ago in St. Petersburg, Florida, after me and my ex-fiance split up due to having complications with the bank that was stealing our money, aka Navy Federal, stealing money from inside of the bank, even though there was all kinds of proof that something was seriously wrong. We talked to the CEO, and then they just disappeared. They gave us $600, and we were stranded in Vegas, and it was a lot. So when that strain happened, as it would put any strain on any relationship, I decided to start my own business because I totally love construction. I love house renovations. That's kind of in my bloodline. My mom and my grandma were real estate agents, and everybody else that were men in the family were handymen. I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, as a black Catholic. I lived on a hill, never been poor, never wanted for anything. So this situation was not really easy for me to process, being homeless and stranded in Phoenix. The reason why I went to Phoenix at that particular time, not only because of the contract I had, which I was under contract, was because I was falsely accused, and I wanted to fix what was going on there. And they told me that the lawyer was $7,000. Well, luckily I made that much money with the contract, so I would be close to Vegas and be able to be in Phoenix to not get arrested unlawfully. I mean, we should know by now with the Epstein files that there's no law or rules in this land, and I'd be damned if I go to jail again for petty offenses of things I didn't do, or if I did, it was provoked to some certain degree. I was in a abusive relationship with all the men I was with because I just didn't know better. And I won't totally blame him. We were going through some real bad stuff in the system, because we were very successful construction owners. So my thought process was I was going to do this the right way, and God stopped me. But within that process of God stopping me, I was doing work for a man out of Tempe named Tim Wright. And when I get the time, which I have the time, I'm just not really tech savvy. I will show you everything, all the evidence that I have, but I don't have much because I lost everything when Tim Wright did not pay me. And there's a scripture about that I was going to read, but I want to make this under 10 minutes, so I'm not going to read it. But there's a scripture in the book of Revelations that you don't pay your workers, that you're doomed, bro. Tim Wright, I'm not going to stop pursuing whatever I need to do to get justice, because he stripped me from my 3 children. They're 7 and 6. Zen is 7. I have twins. Indigo is 6, and Sage is 6, and they live in Atlanta. And I was stranded in the desert mainly because God wanted me to see everything once and for all. Like, there's been times I just totally had blind eye to everyone around me and the society at large. And I wanted to know why things weren't working out, even though was doing everything by the book. I went to Texas Southern University in 2010. I was in the Kansas City Star all 4 years of my high school career. And I was also SWAC champion in long and triple jump. And things were just not adding up as far as every 3 to 4 years. It was some catastrophe or change in rules or whatever. It was just getting weird. And I was raised by a white lady. So let's just start there too. Because people would assume, this is about race, but this is just about people that don't know no good and people who are trying to do good or trying to be righteous. And with this man not paying me and me being stranded in this truck for 6 months, I couldn't pay my truck note. It put a strain on my business partners. She was helping me with the car payments for as long as she could, but at that point, I got attacked by reading the Bible. I don't know if you could see the scars on my face still, but I was reading a Bible outside of a library, and this lady attacked me, dragged me by my clothes through my phone. And so I didn't have a phone for 2 months, and I couldn't contact anybody because I didn't know anybody's number by heart. I tried a homeless shelter, which is very dangerous for women, especially like women like me, like that stick out like a sore thumb. And I seen a lot of corruption that you won't believe. And it's just the beginning. The Epstein files was just the beginning of what really happens when you aren't blind, when you're not just moving on autopilot, or if you just aren't taking the risks that I have taken because I feel like I should be able to try and not get sabotaged. My goal right now is to simply get relief. I don't want to live with anyone. People are really weird right now. I want a break from abuse. And my goal is to help the community. I'm in the Deep South right now, but I want to advocate and come together with community developers, general contractors, homeless advocates, and justice reform. Because I read the Bible front and back. I read the Quran front and back. And it's literally my duty to stop at nothing to get justice. Because you don't just get to steal from people and their family and you just get off scot-free. And it doesn't sit well with me. My stepmom, so my name in Portuguese is Jaje. And my stepmom is half Portuguese. And she said one thing when I was young: squeaky wheel gets the grease. And I didn't know for a while that there was prejudices until I was like all of last year. So, my goal is to get back to my children in Atlanta. My children are doing fine, but it's really unfair for a system to be able to strip me like this. And I've worked since I was 14, and I'm outstanding at everything I do. And I'm glad the internet has been brought to us by the Lord Almighty, because I can see that it's not just me, but there's just not a lot of people willing to stand up for what is right and over my dead body. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say it. Like, if I can't get justice, it's just gonna be like Allahu Akbar. Like, I'm just because it's blowing my mind. I can't continue to be homeless. I can't interact with people just normally right now. Like, I have to focus on this, and it's a lot of mental capacity. Living in my truck, people try to help me, but they typically don't have the best intentions for me. And I don't think I can tolerate that anymore. I shouldn't have to. Homeless shelters, and we know what's going on. So please stop referring me to homeless shelters. They're not okay. They're not safe. People are not safe there, and they're not mentally well there. And I'm typically the butt of everybody's target for whatever reason. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm naturally happy. But I want to please to spread this. spread this message as far as it can go. God told me, don't stand outside with a sign, but to use the internet as much as I can and just be patient. I go back and forth from Alabama to Atlanta to check on my kids. I want to be more present. I haven't seen them in a while. Not only do I want money, it's not just about money. I need an opportunity to work. Duh. And I want to work in my field of construction since I own a business. And there's people that need jobs. There's people that need their houses worked on. There's people that's living with mold and all kind of egregious things due to the system. And yeah, we do need to worry about what's going on in the world and things of that nature, but maybe we should just focus on what's right in front of us and love on each other. YouTube channel is Sovereign Society. I have a couple other ones. I'm about to post everything from, if I can log in to all my old accounts, I'm posting this video. Share, like, and subscribe. Because it's serious. It's serious. Sometimes some people just need relief. I just need a break. I just need a break. I appreciate you in advance, and more videos are to come. Love you. Bye.